Hey everyone, welcome back to my latest account overviews. Today we'll be going over the account that ate all those solos from the previous couple videos, so the massive gangbang attacks and all that. This was the account I took it on. This is a rain trap, I would say. I kind of built it as a rain trap. Originally, this was actually my solo trap, the tier 4 solo trap that I tried. It didn't work out very well, so I made it into a rain trap, and then all these updates came around, and I started just solo trapping on it, but I'll kind of go over what the comp is. It's basically built as a rain trap, so it's an infantry rain trap. I have about 3.5 million of each tier 2 range and cav, and then I got 700,000 of the cav and range, what's called as well, for tier 4, and then my tier 4 infantry is about 600,000, so I built it as a rain trap. It's a small rain trap. Or I guess it's a big rain trap now. I originally built it as a small rain trap. It's a little bit bigger now, but I've been doing souls and stuff just because the counter research hit so hard and stuff. But it was a pay-to-play account. Before I got it. Once I got it, it's obviously a free-to-play account because I haven't spent on it, but yeah, it does have some advantages over my free-to-play solo trap, namely in the gear. So it does have a decent trap gear, so it does have a bunch of level 60 stuff. When I got the account, I actually only had a, what's called, a gold Frostwing sword, but I got some lucky drops and was able to make that mythic. Same thing actually with this. This was purple gloves, and I made it gold since I've got it. Everything else is pretty much as I got it, except for this one. I believe I'm almost to gold, yeah, so that one should take me probably only like a year to get this to gold now. I need 3 purple Mecha Trojan drops, so maybe I'll try some hunts and stuff to try and get those. Really want to get that. But yeah, the stats basically, these are the stats here. So it's got 205 range, 178 cav, 206 infantry, and then 81% army HP. So what that puts me at, if I actually put on the gear, is you'll see my actual stats here. So these are the stats right here. This is no forts or anything. These are just the base stats. So it's got 401 infantry, 403 range, 369 cav, and then on here we have 203% army attack. It does have the ultra boost. It has lots of days on here, so 243% army defense and 439% army HP. So it has really good army HP on this account. So hits do very little damage to me, which I find compared to my solo trap. Even if I had like the same like troops and stuff, I'd be taking so much less damage in here just because the army defense and the army HP are so much higher. Just like my army HP on this one's like 140% higher almost, or close to that. Plus you have all the extra HPs up here too, so you get like your infantry and range HP, which is also an extra 50% higher. And then the same thing with defense, like 167% infantry defense, and I got like 240% army defense as well. So it's just like the hits do so much less damage. It's not that I have so much more attack, it's just the damage it's doing to me is just so much less just because the stats are so much higher on that. So that's kind of the advantage over a tier 4 and a tier 3 account. When you look at them, this account has 0 familiars, by the way. It only has these ones from the what's called, whatever this thing, Tycoon. That's the only place I've got familiars, so I don't even have familiars unlocked, I don't think, in the research. I guess I have it unlocked. I just really haven't done much on there. Like, I haven't basically made any buildings, so I have no other familiars. So this account has no familiars. It seems to work just fine, so I haven't really needed familiars. Again, familiars would be only really good on this account if, let's say, I got pack 3 and got the stacking one as an infantry, what's called trap or whatever, but I'm not going to be attacking, so they're not much needed. Again, I do keep some troops in the sanctuary at all times on this account. You probably saw that in the previous video where my might just kind of jumped up there at one point. That's just taking stuff out of the sanctuary. So I try to save up as much as possible. I will probably pull out some more cav. I keep some infantry in there because I don't really use it as an infantry, what's called, rain trap. If I was solo trapping, maybe it'd be worth to bring that out, but whatever. I like keeping them in there just in case I get some in here. I need to pull some troops out right away. It's a good way to have extra troops and stuff to actually pull out and keep your might a little bit lower as well. So again, this is kind of the troop comp and all that. I'll kind of go over the research too, I guess, what I have done on this. But again, military, I haven't done any of the counter research or anything like that. I would have to unlock destroyers and then do that, but then you need the tombs and stuff, so I don't think it's too worth it here. Like, if I counter them, I'm doing so much damage anyways. Like, this was a rally. I've taken rallies on this account. Obviously, it's a rally trap, so we'll take a look at this. I haven't done the video for this one yet, but these videos will be coming out later. So like someone like Momotron hit me. But yeah, they did less damage because I actually was able to catch them in their speed up gear, so I was able to cap that. Again, this was a solo attack. I do have more troops than I had when I took this one, but that was just because I wanted to build more troops. But I was thinking around 220 mil when I took that rally, and I only had 8.5, now I have 9.3, so a little bit more now. But yeah, so this can take a rally, but I've been mostly using it for solo trapping, so it's been a lot of fun doing that. Where was the other stuff I was going to show you? I guess heroes. Yeah, this does have a couple pay-to-play heroes that are very close. Again, when I got the account, it already had it, but yeah, like I could get both of these up to gold pretty easily if I wanted to spend money, but I just haven't done that yet. But maybe eventually, because getting these two would be really nice up to gold, because they're both army attack heroes. If you don't know what they are, they have the army HP, army defense, and army attack. So getting those up to gold would be very, very nice, because those would make my wall much, much stronger. But I'll think about that. Again, like I said, this was a pay-to-play account at one point, so it's no longer one because I'm using it, but maybe at one point. And yeah, so that's basically all the what's called gear on this account. Other than that, it doesn't really have much attacking gear or anything like that. It was basically built as a trap. I do have speed up gear, but that's just for my speed up set. So if I want to speed up, I actually have a speed up set. So it does have 2 quick swaps, so I can change that into whatever I want. Again, I still haven't switched these around. I do like having the trap at the top. It's just easier, but sometimes I have gotten used to this one, so it's not so bad anymore. I used to like try and put my trap gear and always hit the building. I'm like, oh damn it, and then I'll try and switch my building and throw the trap gear on, and it goes, oh, I've done that a bunch of times, but I'm used to it now. I can actually do it a little better. But you probably saw when I first started on the Tier 4 solo trap, I was hitting the wrong button every single time. I guess, what was the other thing I want to show you on this account? Yeah, I guess I'll show you the base might. This does have some wasted might on this account. Again, like I said, I didn't build the account from scratch. I did get it later on when someone quit, or I guess that people, no, someone did quit. They just gave it to me because they weren't using the account. This was like a long time ago. But yeah, again, I built it into a solo trap, and then I built it in a rain trap, and now I solo trap on the rain trap. So anyways, it does have 131 mil troop might on here. Building's 9.2, so that's pretty normal. Quests is the high part. If I built the count, it probably wouldn't have had 7 million. It might have had less. Well, it would have had a lot less. Research is 65, so it's quite low as well. And then hero armies is quite high as well. That's another reason why I want this get this gold, just because I already have a bunch of might in here. I might as well make it gold. So it again, like, it has Sage of Storms gold. Don't really need that one. Let's see. All the other ones are fine, I guess. Death Archer, I don't know, maybe, I don't know. I don't really use these ones, so these are kind of all wasted here, these Night Ravens, Death Archers, Sage of Storm, since they're not even max. That's kind of wasted might there. If anything, I would have not made those gold and just made these 2 gold down here, but again, it's just a little bit. It's not like crazy amounts or anything like that, so it's still pretty low might. It could be about 10 million might lower if, like I said, if it was built or built from the beginning with less might in mind. But that's basically it. That's kind of the account that was eating all those solos. Basically, I took the last gangbang in I think I was in my construction gear, so I'll show you the stats on that just so you kind of see what those are. But yeah, it was like 200% mix here, but I still have pretty good army HP. That's why I wasn't taking too much damage, even in construction gear from those big solos, just because my army HP and army defense were so high. That's what it is in construction gear. So I got 358% army HP when I'm not even in my gear, so it's still pretty good, just because I have the Ultra Boost. I don't know how many more days I have in the Ultra Boost. Let's check that. Yeah, I still have 89 days, so I don't need to go to a new kingdom for a while, but I could just go get some more. Usually what I'll do, I'll go to a new kingdom, get like 30 leaders, execute them, and then keep going, because that's a whole month worth. The first time I did, I got like 150, and that was too much. I kind of spent too much time doing that. But yeah, it did work out in the end, because now I have the Ultra Boost, and the Ultra Boost is amazing. It's like, look at those free stats, like 38% across the board. Like that's amazing. It's something if you have a rally trap or a solo trap, if you can get those, that really helps out. That extra like 40% HPs, it's like huge. Anyways, so I think that's everything on this account I wanted to show you. Other than I run 600,000 beds, I guess, on this one. I have 2 of these. I don't know why, because sometimes I build troops and I just get too lazy to take those away, just because That's basically it. It gives an army defense, so that's where I get a bunch of army defense too, I guess, is from those. Sanctuary, all that. Heroes, I've showed you the gear on this so far. That's basically it. I mean, all this other stuff, I don't really have familiar battles or any of this other stuff in here. It's just like, you don't really need this as a trap. I guess military command, you need breakthrough. That's basically it you need there. Army leadership, let's see. I think I got all the wedges. So I got all the wedges unlocked. So if I want to use wedges, that's totally fine. That's more for rally trapping, except for solo trap, because if you ever solo trap, you always use cav wedge. It's so much better. If you guys don't know why, it's because see where your infantry is here. I've said this a couple times, but for the reason why cav wedge is better is in cav phalanx, your infantry is way in the back. So if someone sends range or whatever, even if they send infantry, let's say you want to counter an infantry attack, if you go into cav wedge, your main attackers will be at the front doing the damage. Whereas if you were in here and you're going against infantry, your cav is doing damage, but your infantry is way back here, and like it takes about half the fight get to the front. So that's why cav wedge is better. It's already at the front, and infantry is really slow. So if you ever watch a battle, you'll see that infantry are super slow to run. So it's better to have them at the front if possible. They'll do more damage, and then you'll take less damage in the process. So that's basically why cav wedge. The other ones you can, but that's more for rallies, I think, because on this trap, there's no way they'd be getting in there, so there's no point. So I could send in cav wedge, I guess, but it's better. Cav foul is fine, just because the cav are fast, so it's totally fine there. And this one puts your infantry in the back again, so or range wedge, sorry, range wedge puts your infantry in the back, so they're slow. So I think it's better to have that in the front. So anyways, that's that. That's just all about the phalanxes and everything else. I think I've showed you all the rest of the research. I think I have 2 quick swaps on here. That's the other. Nope, that's defense. It's very, very low on the wall. I do have a couple wall things, but there's probably only like 10,000 might in research on my wall stuff there, so it's not such a big thing. But yeah, 2 quick swaps there. That's basically it for there. And yeah, so that's basically the whole account overview of this rain trap / solo trap. Again, I do solo trap on it, but I also do take rallies as well. So I basically bait people into thinking I'm a solo trap, then sometimes they'll send half rallies and I'll eat those or whatever. If I'm in a kingdom with my guild, then I can take full rallies. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Hey, if you guys are still here, one last thing. Unusual Duck has a YouTube channel, so he's the one who sent me in some clips. If you guys don't know Unusual Duck, he has quit Lords Mobile. He does have a YouTube channel. I will leave it in the description down below. So he does some woodworking. It's some what's called Hawaiian war gear, or I guess it's Polynesian, not Hawaiian, but Polynesian like war gear and stuff like that. So he makes some Polynesian weapons. So if you guys want to go check out his YouTube channel, he only has 1 video so far, but you guys can go subscribe to him. I will leave it in the description down below. Anyways, I hope you guys did enjoy the video today, and I'll see you guys in the next one.